I want to discuss the brilliance of Haile Selassie and how the teachings of His Majesty has impacted all aspects of your life.
Mm-hmm. The greatest thing that Haile Selassie has given to me is the confidence to know that despite challenges, despite obstacles, despite naysayers, you can actually overcome and conquer with faith, courage, and a just cause. That was the greatest thing that His Majesty gave to me, and studying his speeches solidified that for me, more than just the aura of him, which is great on its own, but seeing his words and his intent and things like that made me feel like, oh, okay, yeah, you can be highly intellectual in a world that maybe is not always on that wavelength, you know, and you can still make great impact, you know, in the world of men. You know what I mean? One thing that really touched me is that he was at one point educated by Jesuits. And why that touched me is because I came up in Jamaica. All my schooling was Catholic. Yeah. And the Jesuits are an order of Catholicism. Yeah. And in fact, my high school is run by Jesuits.
The college I went to was a Jesuit school.
Huh?
Loyola. I went to
yeah. So Loyola was a house at my school. Yeah. Like we had 6 houses, colors, you know, everybody in a house. Loyola was one of the houses. And they're all named after these saints, you know. I was in Gonzaga, but the school is called Campion College. And it's a Jesuit-run school, and that really touched me too, because, you know, it's like you can be... One thing I've been saying a lot recently is that you can be in the world, but...
Come be a part of history and experience the sharing of wisdom from some of the most brilliant thought leaders in our community. Come see Muda Baruka, Styles P., Nori Muhammad, Lawrence Haja, Dr. Dorothy Hailie, Dejaz Mach Kwasi, Deborah Hines, and Midwife Asasia impart their wisdom at Groundings with My Brothers and Sisters, a holistic health conference. A plant-based breakfast and lunch are included. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Not of the world. So, you know...
Delve a little deeper into that.
No, it's just that I feel like as Rastafari especially, we're such a peculiar people and culture, you know? But we exist in the world, and I feel like a lot of ones, we are so caught up in burning Babylon indiscriminately, and having this like, yo, we are not that, which is fine, but I feel like a lot of people make it affect how they deal in society. So for me, the example of His Majesty is he can go into any situation, any room, among anyone, any set of people, and be very diplomatic and see the other person's point of view, and he may not agree, but he's going to make them comfortable and make them know, say, him understand them point of view, but this is my point of view, this is what me depend. So that is kind of how I move in my life, you know, and it's like we're in the world, but not of the world. So, you know, even right now, I send my youths to same type of institutions to get a good education, because the educational value, I cannot deny that these churches and whatever, they have set up a good way of educating people, you know, math and the things that we all need to know. And they're going to come and try to indoctrinate and slip in the little, you know, things here and there. But they also come home to me. So I just reiterate to them that we're not of this world. Like, fine, respect it. We go to them school, so we're not going to go there and bonfire. Be respectful, and then come home and be, you know. So, Haile Selassie really was impactful for me, has been up to this time. Anytime I reflect on him, I just reflect on his moderate stance to situations of conflict or potential conflict, and his commitment to keeping peace while developing and advancing his own goals. Yeah, so that is what I really deal with.
That's a unique. I never really hear people. They never say that Selassie empowers them to have courage and give them strength to deal with the obstacles of life. And I'm glad you got that from it, because we all need it. For me, that's Marcus Garvey, tell you the truth, fighter, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, anything I just go to Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie to you, you know? But I'm glad that you took that, because we all, as brothers, we all need that strength and that inspiration from somewhere.
Yeah, man.
And unfortunately, a lot of brothers don't have that source to pull from.
Right.
You know, so I'm glad you was able to get that from his majesty.
Give thanks.
All right.